Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about chapter 1, exercise 1.4, page number 19. Okay. So before go to the exercise, we should know about some fundamentals, that is properties of set operations. Properties of set operations. Okay. In this, first property is commutative property. Okay. First one is commutative property. Okay. First one, commutative property. In this we have two subdivisions. One is for union, another one is for intersection. Okay. For commutative property of union is for any two sets A and B for any two sets A and B, that is A union B is equal to B union A. This is commutative property of union. Okay. Then second one, intersection. So the same way A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Okay. So this is for intersection. Okay. This is for commutative property for any two sets A and B. First one, A union B is equal to B union A. Second one, A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Okay. Then second property is associative property. For commutative property, we can use only two sets. For associative property, we can use three sets. Okay. For any three sets, A comma B and C, such that first one, for associative property also we have two subdivisions. First one is a union and the second one is intersection. So A union B union C is equal to A union B and union C. Okay. This is for union. So first one is A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Okay. This is for associative property of union sets. Okay. Then second one, intersection, that is A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Okay, this is for intersection. Okay, so we should know that the two properties, first one is commutative and the second one is associative property. Okay, so now we are going to see about exercise 1.4. Okay, question number 1, if P is equal to 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, then Q is equal to 2, 3, 5, 9 and 11. Then R is equal to 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 and S is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8. Okay, so these are the given values. We should find some subdivisions are given. First one, P union Q, then union R. Okay, so P union Q union R. Directly we should not find that. First you should find the what is given in the bracket, that you should find, then you have to use that for union R. Okay, so first you should find P union Q. Union means we know that we should combine the elements of P and Q. Okay, so using set brackets, what are the elements are there and P and Q? So 1, 2, 3, 5. Repeated elements means one times you should write. Okay, 5, then 7, 9 and 11. Okay, this is for P union Q. Then you should find P union Q with union R. Okay, so already we found P union Q. Then you should use union for OR set. Okay, so see the OR set. What are the except elements? 4 is except element, extra element. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 and 11. So this is the value of P union Q union R. Okay, then second one, we should find P intersection Q intersection S. Okay, intersection means we know that common element for P and Q. Okay, so P intersection Q means we should find the common element of P and Q. Okay, so what are the common elements? 2, 5 and 9. Okay, these are the common elements because in P 1, 2, 5, 7, 9 and Q 2, 3, 5, 9, 11. Okay, so 2, 5, 9 are the common elements of, sorry, this is the value of P intersection Q. P intersection Q is equal to 2, 5, 9. Okay, so next we should use to find P intersection Q intersection S. Okay, so you should come back, check the common element for 2, 5, 9 intersection S element. S is 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so common elements are 2 and 5. Okay, So the P intersection Q intersection S is equal to 2 and 5. Okay. Then third one, Q intersection S. Okay. Q intersection S. So what are the common elements for Q and S? 2, 3, 5. Okay. Then we should find Q intersection S intersection R. Okay. So Q intersection S value is 2, 3, 5. Okay. Then intersection with S, sorry, R. R is equal to 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So what are the common elements? 3 and 5. So here 3 and 5. These are the common elements. So okay. So your first sum over. Okay. Then question number 2. Question number 2 is something different. Okay, listen carefully. Okay. So first one, what is given? P is equal to, the question is, test for the commutative property of union and intersection of the sets P is equal to X such that X is a real number. X is a real number between 2 and 7. Okay. It's a real number between 2 and 7. Then second one, Q is equal to X such that X is an irrational number. X is an irrational number between 2 and 7. Okay. So P is a set of real numbers between 2 and 7 and Q is a set of irrational number. Okay. X is a real number between 2 and 7 and Q is a irrational number between 2 and 7. Okay. Before starting the sum, we should know about the concept of real numbers. Okay. Then only we can understand the sum clearly. Okay. So real numbers means, first we should know about that. See, this is a natural numbers. Natural numbers means it started from 1, 2, 3 and etc. Okay. Then n is a subset of W. Okay. N is a subset of W. That means whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3 and etc. Okay. So W is a superset of natural numbers. Okay. So n is a subset of n is a subset of W. Okay. Then next one, integers. Next one, integers. We know that integers denoted by Z. Okay. Integers denoted by Z. So integers, that Z is equal to positive numbers as well as negative numbers. Okay. So minus 1, 0, 1, 2, etc. Negative numbers as well as positive numbers is called integers. Okay. So W is a subset of Z. Okay. W is a subset of Z. Okay. Then it's a Q. Q means what? It's a rational number. Q is a rational numbers. Rational numbers is a form of P by Q and Q not equal to 0. Every natural numbers and whole numbers also what? It is a rational number. Okay. So Z is a subset of Q. Z is a subset of Q. Then next one, this is Q dash. This is Q dash. Except Q is called Q dash. That is called irrational numbers. Q dash is a irrational number. This is R. That is real number. Okay. So real number is equal to Q union Q dash. That is the union of rational and irrational numbers is called a real number. Okay. So now we are talking about the irrational numbers and real numbers. Here P is a real number. Here P is a. So now we are starting the solution. Okay. P is a real number. P is a real number. P is a real number. Q is a set of irrational numbers. Okay. So from the diagram we know that Q dash is the irrational number. Q dash is a subset of real number. Okay. So Q dash is a subset of real number. Okay. Q is a, sorry. In the question we are taking P is a real number set and Q is a set of irrational numbers. Okay. So from the diagram we know that Q, don't confuse, here Q is a rational number. In this question we are taking Q is a irrational number. Okay. But generally we are denoting the irrational number Q dash. Okay. But here question is Q is a set of irrational numbers. Okay. Don't confuse that. So Q is a subset of P. That is irrational numbers is a subset of real numbers. Okay. Are you clear? So therefore we should check the commutative property of union and commutative property of intersection. Okay. So that is P union Q. P union Q. If you are finding the union for real numbers and irrational number means we will get what? Because here real number is the biggest set. Okay. If you are taking the union, you will get the biggest set, that is P, that is real number set we will get. Okay. So P union Q is equal to Q union P is equal to P, that is real number set we will get. Okay. For union. If you are finding the intersection, we will get a small set, that is irrational number set we will get. Okay. So we check the commutative property is satisfied. Okay. Therefore union of sets is commutative. Okay. Next we should find the intersection. Already I told you intersection, if we find the intersection for P intersection Q and Q intersection P means we know that Q is a subset of P. Okay, so if you are finding the intersection, we will get the smallest set. That means Q we will get. Okay, so that is equal to Q. That is irrational number set we will get. Okay, so therefore intersection of sets is commutative. Okay, I hope you are clear. Okay, if you are understanding the diagram, we will get the solution is very easy. Okay, then question number 3. That second sum with the solution is very simple, but we should understand the concept. Okay, then question number 3. If A is equal to P, Q or S, okay, then B is equal to M, N, Q, S, T, okay, and C is equal to M, N, P, Q, S. Okay. Then verify the associative property of union of set. Associative property of union of sets. Okay. So we know that associative property of union. First you should write the formula. Okay, that is the property you should write. Okay, associative property of union is A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Okay, we should check this property the given values are satisfied or not. Okay, so first you should find LHS. Okay, that LHS is equal to A union B union C. Okay, so in this LHS first we should find the value of the what are the values given in the brackets. Okay, so B union C we should find. Okay, B union C means we should combine the two sets A, B and C. Okay, so that means B union C is equal to M, N, P, Q, S, T. Okay, this is value of B union C. Then next you should find A union B union C. Okay, that is equal to, you should join the B union set with A set. Okay, so that is equal to M, N, P, Q or S, T. Okay, this is equation number 1. Next, right side. Right side what is given? A union B union C. Okay, so first we should find the bracket values. Okay, that is A union B we should find. A union B is equal to, what are the A elements P, Q or S and B elements M, N, Q, S, T. Okay, so that A union B is equal to M, N, P, Q or S, T. Okay, M, N, P, Q or S, T. This is A union B. Then next A union B union C, that is equal to, for A union B union C you should join the sets A union B to A C. Okay, so that means you will get M, N, P, Q or S T. Okay, this is equation number 2. See the equations, first one and second one. Okay, first one, A union B union C is equal to Mn PQ or ST, and second one, A union B union C, both also have a same set of elements. Okay, so from 1 and 2, A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Okay, so hence verified. Okay, next question number 4. Verify the associative property of intersection for the sets A is equal to -11 root 2 root 5 7. Okay, then B is equal to root 3 root 5 6 and 13. Okay, then and C set root 2 root 3 root 5 and 9. Okay, so for the given values we should check associative property of intersection. Associative property of intersection. So we know the condition for associative property of intersection. Okay, what is that? A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so first we should take a LHS, that is the left hand side, A intersection B intersection C. Okay, in this first we should find the value of B intersection C. Intersection means the common elements of the sets B and C. Okay, so what are the common elements of B and C? Root 3 and root 5. Root 3 and root 5 are the common elements of B and C. Okay, then next, A intersection B intersection C. Okay, that is equal to, we should check the intersection of A and B intersection C. B intersection C already we found, that is root 3 and root 5. You should check the intersection of A set. Okay, that is you will get only root 5, because in the A set -11 root 2 root 5 root 7. So the common element is only root 5. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Okay, the same what we did in the first before sum, the same way you have to use for this sum also. Okay, so the next one, A intersection B. What are the common elements of A and B? A and B is root 5, because A is equal to -11 root 2 root 5 root 7 and B is equal to root 3 root 5 6 and 13. So root 5 is the only common element of A and B. Okay, then next one, A intersection B with intersection C. Okay, so this A intersection B values you should check with the C set. Okay, for C set if you are checking, what you get? That also you will get only root 5. Okay, so this is equation number 2. So LHS RHS values we found. Okay, so from 1 and 2, we get A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Okay, hence verified. Okay. Next, the last sum, question number 5. A is equal to, if A is equal to x such that x is equal to 2 power n, x is equal to 2 power n belongs to w, w means whole numbers, so started from 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. and n less than 4, n less than 4. Okay, so what are the values are possible? N less than 4 means n is the values of from 0, so 0, 1, 2 and 3, because 4 is not included. Okay, so x is equal to 2 power n, 2 power n, if n is equal to 0, 2 power 0 what you get? 1, because anything power 0 value 1. Okay, so this is x value. Okay, so if n is equal to 1, x is equal to 2 power 1, that is 2 power 1 2. Okay, then if n is equal to 2, if n is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 power 2, that is equal to 4. Okay, then n is equal to 3, x is equal to 2 power 3, that is equal to 8. Okay, so that's all. N is n 4 not included because n less than 4. Okay, so you should not take the value 4. So what are the values possible for A set? 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, this is the set of A. Okay, then second one B. B what is given? B is equal to x such that x is equal to 2n, x is equal to 2n and n belongs to capital N, that is natural numbers. So natural numbers started from 1, 2, 3 and etc. Okay, started from 1. So n less than or equal to 4. Okay, so this is for B, this is for A. Okay, then this is for B. Okay, so natural numbers, that means from 1, started from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the possible values of n. So x is equal to, x is equal to if n is equal to 1 means x is equal to 2n, that is 2 into 1, 2. Okay, so n is equal to 2, x is equal to 4, n is equal to 3, x is equal to 6 and n is equal to 4, x is equal to 8. Okay, so these are the values possible for B. So B set is equal to, B is equal to set of the set of all the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, then C set is given, no problem, so no need to find anything. So 0, 1, 2, 5 and 6. Okay, so what we want to verify? Verify the associative property of intersection. The same condition for the fourth sum we found now, the same condition. Okay, so associative property of intersection. Associative property of intersection. The same as A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so first LHS, that is A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so next we should find first the bracket values, that is B intersection C. First we should find. Okay, so B intersection C is equal to, intersection means common elements of B and C. Okay, see the B set 2, 4, 6, 8 and C set 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, so the common elements are 2 and 6. So B intersection C is equal to 2, 6. Okay, then next one A intersection B intersection C. So you should find the common elements for A and B intersection C. Okay, so A is equal to, we know that 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, so here 2 and 6. So what are the common elements? Only 2 is the common element. Okay, this is equation number 1. Okay, then RHS is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Okay, first we should find the A intersection B value. Okay, so what are the common element of A set and B set? A set 1, 2, 4, 8 and B set 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so the common elements are 2, 4, 8. Okay, then next we should find A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so you should find the intersection with the C set. Okay, in C set what are the elements? 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, so 2 is the only common element. This is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, each sum you should write like this. Okay, from 1 and 2, A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C, hence verified. Thank you, students.